In this beginner-level tutorial, I will show you the steps to get started with Microsoft PowerPoint. Learn how to create a new presentation, add slides, change slide layouts, insert images, text, shapes, videos, and audio files, and also how to export your final presentation. This tutorial is presented by a learning platform, and if you stay till the end, you will get a special gift. Let's get started. First of all, let me show you the user interface. This application is part of Microsoft 365 and is available for Windows, Mac OS, and even online. The ribbon contains all the commands and tools you need to create your presentation. It is divided into different tabs. On the left side, we have the slideshow view, where you can preview your presentation. In the center, there are your slides. And on the right side, you can find the notes for each slide. You can enable or disable these three panes by clicking on these buttons. When you click on one of the slides, it will show up here in the center. If you want to see the next slide, simply click on the arrow icon or the page down button. To go back, use the page up button or the arrow icon. To start, you can launch PowerPoint and choose a blank presentation. Alternatively, you can pick one of the pre-designed templates. After you select one, your screen will look like mine. Now to create a new presentation, you can start from scratch by selecting an empty slide, or you can pick one of the pre-made templates. Simply select the desired template and then click on Create. As you can see, you got a presentation with 4 different slides. Each slide has a different layout and design. Let's remove them by selecting the slide and pressing the Delete key on the keyboard. This way you get back to the initial slide with only one layout. To create a new slide, go to the Home tab. Under the New Slides section, click on the arrow and select the layout you desire. For example, if you want to add a title and a subtitle, select the first option. And if you want 2 different titles, you can select the second option. Once you pick the layout, it will be added to the presentation. You can also use the shortcut Ctrl+R to quickly add a new slide. You can arrange the order of the slides by selecting them and dragging them. If you want to remove a slide, select it and press the Delete key on the keyboard. To select multiple slides, hold down the Ctrl key on the keyboard and then click on each slide. Now let's add something to our slide. First of all, we can add text. Select the text box tool and then draw the text box on the slide. You can change the text's font, increase or decrease its size, change its color, and add shadows. For example, let's change its size. Position the cursor inside the text box and then type the text. You can also position the objects on the slide by selecting them and moving them around. You can also copy and paste objects, just like in Microsoft Word. To do that, select the object. Press Ctrl+C on the keyboard to copy, and then Ctrl+V to paste. If you want to align an object to the center, select it and then click on the center alignment icon. By default, objects are aligned to the top left corner. Let's try adding an image to the slide. Click on the Insert tab, and then click on Pictures. Here you can insert different pictures. For example, let's add a photo and select the desired photo. Then click on Insert. The picture will be inserted into the slide. You can also crop the photo by selecting it and then changing its shape. You can also adjust the image by changing its size, its brightness, contrast, color, and so on. You can also add different shapes, such as arrows, ovals, rectangles, lines, and more. To do that, go to the Insert tab and then click on Shapes. Let's say we want to add an arrow. Then select the arrow and draw it on the slide. You can also change the shape's color, thickness, and add different effects. If you want to change the background, select the slide and then click on the Design tab. Here you can change the slide's background. You can also change the slide's color theme. All the colors used in the slide, including those in the objects, will change. You can also change the slide's orientation from portrait to landscape and vice versa. Now let's add a video to the presentation. Click on the Insert tab and then on Video. Here you can select the video you want to insert. For example, let's select this video and then click on Insert. The video will be inserted into the slide. To play the video, click on it and then click on the play button. You can also add audio files to the presentation. Click on the Insert tab and then Audio. Here you can select the audio file you want to insert. For example, let's select this audio file and then click on Insert. The audio file will be inserted into the slide. To play the audio file, click on it and then click on the play button. You can also trim the video or audio file by selecting it and then changing its length. Another thing you can add to the slide is a Smart Art graphic. These graphics are perfect to present processes or workflows. Go to the Insert tab and then Smart Art. Here you can select one of the Smart Art graphics. For example, let's select this one and then click on it. A new Smart Art graphic will be added to the slide. You can change the graphic's color, its shape, its size, move it around, etc. The next thing you can add is a chart. Charts are great to present data and compare values. There are different types of charts, such as column charts, line charts, pie charts, etc. To insert a chart, go to the Insert tab and then select the chart you want to insert. For example, let's insert a column chart and then click on it. A new chart will be added to the slide. You can change its design, add a title, change the colors, etc. Now let's change the slide's design. First of all, you can change the slide's background. Right-click on the slide and then click on Format Background. Here you can select the color and the texture of the background. To change the slide's colors, right-click on the slide and then click on Change Colors. Here you can change the color theme. All the colors in the slide will change. You can also change the slide's orientation from portrait to landscape and vice versa. To rehearse the presentation, click on the Slideshow tab and then on Rehearse with Timing. Here you can rehearse your presentation. The software will record your timings and also your mouse clicks. Once you finish, you can play the presentation and check your timings. Once your presentation is ready, you can export it. Click on the File tab and then Export. Here you can export the presentation in different formats, such as PowerPoint Show, PDF, video, and so on. For example, let's export the presentation as a video. Click on Create a Video. Here you can change the video's size, quality, and also the range of slides. Once you set everything up, click on the Create Video button. The software will render your presentation as a video file. Depending on the length and quality of the video, rendering can take some time. And that's it. These are the basic steps to get started with PowerPoint. Now I invite you to download and try PowerPoint for free. You can try other Microsoft Office applications too. They are part of Microsoft 365 and it is completely free. And if you want to continue learning about Microsoft PowerPoint, I will leave a playlist with more videos in the description below. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video.